Okay, I'm going to throw into you guys that I think this should be a challenging problem for today. As you guys deal with equation of a line 2 on the next day, this is going to be an ordinary problem for us. Today it's going to feel challenging. What I want you to do is I want you to try to go through and build the equation of that line. We recognize what information do you need to build the equation of the line. I can almost hear you screaming it at home. Slope and a point. So what information was given to you? The point. That means you need to find the slope. So I want you to try to finish off this problem building the equation of the line, and we're going to see if we match up. Okay, let's pause the video now and give it a shot. Okay, we're back. So if we recognize that we had the point, then we had to go on the hunt for slope. Well, you were given this equation, and you're told that we need the line that's perpendicular to it. Well, if we recognize then that the slope of this line is 5/2, then my perpendicular slope has to be the negative reciprocal of that. Switch the sign and flip it. Okay, now that you have slope and a point, we should be able to build the equation of that line. So I start off and I know that I have my slope coordinate formula. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That is, you guys know that so well by now, you don't even have to write it down. Come in on your first line of your slope, y minus 4 over x plus 5. Now, hopefully that matches up with your solution. And I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to go through and write this one in standard form. That is, everything on one side of the equal sign. Okay, I want you to pause the video now, give it a shot. Okay, we're back. So I would love it if our next line was this. I would love that. But I also don't want you to think that you have to be there right now. That is, I think it's okay for today especially to write that line down. To see that we need to get rid of this divide by, so we're going to multiply it out, which gave us that. And then we have to get rid of this divide by, so we're going to multiply it out, which gave us that. But notice you can jump straight to the expanded version on both sides. Okay, now that we have that, I can put that in standard form really, really fast. My x value needs to have a positive coefficient. Right now, it's got a negative coefficient, so I need to picture everything going to that side. So, on that side, the right side, I'm going to have a positive 5x. The 2y is already over there, so I don't have to worry about moving it or changing its sign. It's still at a positive 2y. And now I need to get rid of this negative 25, and so to get rid of a minus 25, I need to add 25, and that gets us to positive 17. Everything's on one side, so it's equal to 0 on the other side. If we got down to that, then I think we are doing great for today. Great for today. However, you didn't have to put it in standard form, like I asked you to early in the problem, but if I asked you this question on a test, then I would have a bunch of people that would take this line right here and they would go in a different direction. That instead they're going to say they're going to get the y all by itself. So my 2y is on one side, my negative 5x is on the other side, and I now have to get rid of a minus 8, so I'm going to add 8. Now, I have to go through and I have to get rid of my times by 2, and so I'm going to divide everything by 2. I get a little confirmation that yes, my slope is negative 5/2, and now there's my y-intercept. So on a test situation, I would not care whether you gave me the green final answer, so what I just highlighted in purple, or the blue final answer, what I just highlighted in purple. Either one is great. Okay, so I think what we need now is we need a problem to just be able to challenge ourselves and see, okay, do we have what we need from today? So let's jump into the last problem for today.